when I'm getting ready to have a pretty major breakthrough, I go through these energies of purging what is no longer needed, whether it be people, places, things, situations, emotions, programs that, make me feel this way or that way, or fear-based, or what have you, okay? And I've been doing that. The last 3 days, I've really been in this energy of living in my lower self, or what I think to be the same as the devil or the Satan type of energy. Not that I'm saying that I'm evil or anything like that, but what I'm saying is I've been living in that lower construct that is limiting me, okay? And I think that sometimes we go through this throughout our spiritual journey multiple times so that we can rid of these unwanted energies and cry out to God, because I really truly feel that when we cry out to God in a way like that, that miracles happen and mountains are moved. And I've noticed that within my journey, and I'm being, having these things recalled to me, that these things actually do happen and have happened for me. And, I'm in this energy now where I've been the last probably 2.5, 3 days, I've been in, these energies of my lower self, not constantly, just off and on. And, thank God for my friend Rhonda, because she brought it out to me. You're purging. You're getting ready to move into this new energy. And I know that I'm moving into this new energy, but when you're in those moments of purging, that type of programming that tells us that you're not, or gives you the fear that nothing's going to come of it, and you're going to be the laughing stock, or whatever it may be, okay? We rid of those energies, and as we're moving into the new cycles, we can feel that we're in that new cycle, but yet we also have to go through this energy of all of that crap, clearing out all of that crap. And that's exactly what I've been doing for quite some time, is ridding of all of that. And finally got into an energy for a long time, couple of years, where no racing thoughts, no cycles where I was real mad at God, or, nothing like that. Shit's been smooth sailing, because I've been listening to the guidance of what I've been told to do every day. Throughout my daily life, I have guidance, and I listen to that. And when I listen, things happen, things that I would least expect to happen, and I don't have to have tangible shit. I forgot this road's closed. I don't have to have tangible evidence of that. It just shows up that way because I have faith that it will. And even though I felt like I have faith in this current cycle that I'm going into, there was just a smidgen. I kept saying, there's just a smidgen of this, like, doubt, not even really a fear, but there's just a smidgen of a doubt that this cycle is going to be the same. I was having these, like, moments, these times when I was just like, I don't see where the money's going to come from. I don't know how it's going to come in. Not that money is everything, but if you don't have a roof over your head and food in your belly and all this and that, that there's stresses that come with that. However, I just keep rewiring my brain and my heart to know that this too shall pass, and this is just part of the journey, and this is just part of what needs to take place in the process so that I can evolve even more. I'm in a good headspace at the moment. I have been for most of the day today. I didn't wake up in a bad headspace like I did yesterday or the day before. And, I haven't been wanting to just scream out to God today. Instead, it's been a lot of thanksgiving. And, every time my phone makes a ding, I thank you. I thank God for putting $1,000 into my account every single time. And it dings so many times throughout the day. And believe this, I really truly believe that it's going to bring me $1,000 into my account every time it dings. It may not be happening yet, but it's going to happen. I'm working on that. Anyhow, hold tight, guys, when you go through moments like this where you just don't see that there's a way out, and you feel like God's not answering your prayers, and there's always something better than what you're fearing about. What you're fearing about is going to be taken care of, plus something else is going to come to you. That's always been my my experience. And, you know, it's funny that we even go through these periods, because I'm serious, like, God, I've been through these times so many times, but it's this time that made me realize these times have to happen. And it's a part of letting go and surrendering to what God has for us, which is a lot of things. Grace, unconditional love, maybe even things that you desire, happiness, and the list goes on and on. And I know you guys are here in my car making all these loud sounds. I don't know what's happened, but I must have a hole in my exhaust and just haven't had the time and money to get it fixed, so it's not fixed yet. Thank you for understanding. Anyhow, have a wonderful day, guys. Much love to you. Bye.